Hey, what's going on? Rylan here in the garage gym, and this is a follow-up video to another Bare Steel equipment bar that I bought back in November for Black Friday. This one's called the Iron Skull Power Bar, and there's not a lot of reviews on it, so I'm going to give you a review today. Stay tuned. Hey, welcome back. Today we're talking about the Bare Steel Equipment Iron Skull Power Bar. And I bought a bunch of Bare Steel bars back in November for Black Friday. They were on sale, and this was one of the bars I picked out, and I'm really happy that I did. This thing has been awesome. It's by far one of the most, well, it is the most aggressive bar in the gym. And when you feel the grip on this thing, it's impressive. I have a Rogue Cerakote power bar right here in my left hand, and this is the Iron Skull bar right here. There's no better way to compare a bar than just have them side by side, and you can definitely feel the difference. So let's talk about the specs on this one. So this is a power bar, so it has the most aggressive knurling. It has the powerlifting marks on it. It is rated for 2,000 pounds. 2,000 PSI tensile strength. This one happens to be in black Cerakote. I really like this finish, and we won't get into the Cerakote versus Bare Steel and stainless, all that in this video. I think we can do that another day. But I own 6 stainless steel Bare Steel bars. I own a bunch of Cerakote bars, and in terms of coating, this is the best one and the best feeling bar in the gym. I couldn't imagine how aggressive this knurling would be without the Cerakote on it. It would probably be almost too aggressive for me. So I really like the Cerakote coating. I highly recommend it. I've also used it in black zinc, and the Cerakote feels better. Zinc always tends to be slippery to me on all my zinc bars. It's not horrible, it's just not usually my first choice. I'd usually go Bare Steel over any type of zinc coating if I had a choice on that. My second choice would be Cerakote. And the Cerakote on this has been wearing really well. I don't see any signs of wear. This has been my daily driver since I bought it for the last 2 or 3 months. And I usually break this bar out if I'm doing heavy squats or any type of heavy lifting. If I've got a big day on the books, this will be the bar that I'm going to go for if I got any heavy lifts. The grip on it is impeccable. I'm going to show you some close-ups of the knurling and comparing it to the Rogue Power Bar here. They're both Cerakote bars, so there's no difference in the coatings. Shouldn't be, but I'll show you some close-ups there, and you can really see how much more subdued the Rogue bar is. And you'll look at the volcano on it, and you'll notice it has a much larger volcano area than the bar here in the Iron Skull. The Iron Skull comes up to more of a sharper peak with a very small piece of that peak cut away, and you can really feel the difference. Now, what about price and cost? So the cost on the Rogue bar shipped to my house is just around $400. I think it's just over $400. If you're comparing it to the Iron Skull bar, this bar here, the pricing on their website includes shipping and includes taxes. So you are $300 shipped to your house. That's $100 cheaper than the Rogue bar. And in my opinion, this is a better bar for sure. I know that I've recommended this bar to a bunch of people, and I've never gotten any bad feedback. Team Madman on Instagram, I recommended this one to him to train with. He trains hard. He has some dudes lifting some heavy weight in his gym, and he was happy with it. So it's one of the bars that I have no issue recommending, and really can recommend that people buy it. Now, what are some other differences? Obviously the knurling's different between the bars. The diameter on this bar is 28.5. So normally on a power bar, you're gonna see 29 millimeters like this one here from Rogue. And to be honest, I usually will lean towards the 29 millimeter bar, just like that extra diameter. However, on this bar here, it hasn't come into play at all. I haven't really noticed that diameter difference. The knurling on it's so good that it doesn't really affect the lifts. And it's, in fact, I brought out my caliper because I didn't even believe it was a 28.5. It really feels like a 29. And it's very close. I actually measured out to about, so it's very close to a 29, and that's when you include the knurling on it. So it's very close. One other thing about this bar, it has the heavy duty power bar collared sleeves on it. These sleeves have a thicker area here where the brass bushings are, and they're both bushing bars, but I really like the thicker sleeves on this compared to the Rogue bar. And for a couple of reasons, they're stronger sleeves in terms of the strength, but the other thing that having a thicker spacer here does is it pushes your plates away from your uprights on your rack. I always prefer the thicker sleeves in terms of this space here, what you call it a collar sleeve or sleeve collar. It's always nicer to have that a little bit thicker, and it also can translate to better bushings or thicker bushings. This is the Bare Steel Iron Skull Power Bar. It is their most aggressive bar in the lineup, has the center knurl on it, and this would be a bar that if you're looking for a really, really well gripped power bar for heavy lifting or just all around lifting, and you're the type of person that likes an aggressive knurl, this would be a great bar for you. And again, I can get you $10 off with code MAC10 for a coupon code, gets you $10 off. I don't really have much else to say about this bar other than I really like it. It's awesome, and yeah, worth checking out. So if you're interested, this is an American-made bar. It also has a lifetime warranty, so two really good things, and check them out on their website. They have other bars as well. I've got some other reviews on the other bars I bought from them, but again, I don't have a bad thing to say about it. It's a great bar. So check it out today, and thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Check us out on Instagram. I know this is a short one, but I wanted to get this feedback out to you guys that have been using this bar for a while. So see ya.